So I don't know if you guys knew, but Glad now makes motorcycle luggage. Look at this. It matches my bike perfectly. It's white and black. I mean, God, how come nobody else knows about this? I mean, seriously, Glad has been doing this for how long? I mean, look at this. That is high end. That is... you know what? I don't even know if I want to tell anybody about this. I don't even know if I want to give away the secret. I will give you a hint, though. They sell them at the grocery store. I know, you're all jealous. Oh, that's the best part. Dude, it's waterproof. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Somebody somewhere is gonna believe that. But that's okay, because it works. Technically, it's not a lie. So this is my first rain ride in the Octane, or on the Octane, because you can't actually be in it. I mean, I guess you could. It would probably hurt quite a bit. But this is going to be my first rain ride on the Octane. I was anticipating rain today. I saw a 20% chance, and I was pretty sure that 20% was going to come into play just for me, because why not? That's my luck, but should be interesting. This will be one of the times where the hot exhaust is going to be kind of nice, because when you're sitting there at a light, all the water is going to evaporate, turn into steam, and you get a nice little steam bath. I don't know. Oh, I don't disinfect my pants too, because I don't think I've washed these in a while. So, bonus. And this light is taking forever. I'm getting bored. I want to sit at a light. I want to go. I want to get on the highway so I could get pelted by rain and feel like I'm being shot with airsoft guns and stuff. This lady's sitting at a green light. You're holding up all those people. Good job. Totally not paying attention at all. Now you got like literally about a quarter mile of traffic behind you. Good job. I guess all the stupid people come out when it's raining. Myself included. Because it's raining and I'm on a motorcycle. Not exactly the smartest choice. And seriously, this light is taking forever. It's starting to piss me off. Okay, so that light took way too long. We were sitting there for like 3 cycles, and it wasn't even because of me, because I know I don't always trip the light thingamabobber. But there were like 3 cars ahead of me. That was like painfully slow. Anyway, so like I said, first rain ride in the Octane, on the Octane. God, why do I keep saying in? I'm not in the thing. So we're gonna see how this does in the rain. I mean, if I'm not dead, then, and you see this video, then you know at this point it does perfectly fine. And from what I hear, it does perfectly fine. It's usually just the rider that has issues because they're not wearing waterproof gear like me. I'm wearing just regular textile stuff right now. So as long as it doesn't turn into a torrential downpour, we should be fine. But I'm out, so can't really complain. Riding in the rain isn't all that bad. It's not as bad as you might think, unless, like I said, it's some sort of torrential downpour. You know, of course, this is the day that I said I was going to do the first impressions of the reduced reach foot controls. And I'm still gonna do that. And I'm totally okay talking to you guys on the highway because I know you can hear me, because my helmet is that awesome. And for those of you that don't know what helmet I wear, it's the Shoei RF 1200, and I will put a link in the description down below to that helmet, also to my review of the helmet, which is kind of long, but basically it's well worth the money, and it's everything that everybody says about it. It's freaking awesome. Anyway, back to what I was originally going to talk about, was the reduced reach controls. So far, it's going to take some getting used to, because I didn't have them before. The thing, oh god, these bumps. They move things closer to you diagonally. And I think I had mentioned that in the quick install video. They move them diagonally closer to you at about 45 degrees from the original location. 2 inches up and rearward it moves them. So it's not just straight back. I got used to having to stretch a little bit to reach the controls. It wasn't overly stretching, but if I took off quick off of the line, it would plant my ass at the back of the seat, and I would have a little bit of a difficulty reaching the controls with my toes. Now, I don't have that problem. I could actually push against the pegs and like push my butt against the back of the seat. I have plenty of reach now, and that helps with cornering and whatnot. Helps me plant my butt in the seat a little better. Helps me lean a little better and whatnot. Not like you could, you know, go super far on this bike. You'll start scraping stuff before you get too far. Overall, it's more comfortable. It's because I'm used to stretching, I feel a little bit cramped now. But I'm actually, my legs are in a position where they're, I guess, supposed to be. And I'm basing this off of how I see other people ride, because pretty much everybody that has an Octane is taller than me. So my knees and my legs are in the right spots. It's just going to take some getting used to. And I'm okay with that. The other thing I got too, and it's not necessarily a reduced reach thing, my handlebars are new. I got the, what are they? The Indian, they have a name. I think they call them like Bighorn or something. They're the Indian Scout Mini Apes. They're 10-inch rise, and I'm not sure on the pullback. I kind of want to say they're the same as stock, so about 6 inches. I would say it's about 6 inches of pullback. And I know they're 10-inch rise, and I actually have the risers here. Those are actually the same exact angle as the forks are. So aesthetically, they look perfect to me. And that's actually where I adjusted them to be comfortable, and it just happened to be right at the angle I wanted them at. So yay for me. The only thing that's, I don't want to say wrong with them, is the knurled area where the triple tree clamps onto the bars on the Scout. That was awkward. You can see it's sticking out right there a little bit, just a little bit, and I'm okay with that. I could just paint that little section. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, and here's an important note about these bars. Polaris says that you can use these bars without having to extend any wires or anything like that, and that's absolutely true. There's plenty of slack on the front brake, so I wasn't worried about that. The clutch is just a tad close. Full lock to the left. The clutch cable just touches the frame. Just right where the VIN, I guess, plate is. Just touches it. But if I pull the cable a bit and then go to full lock again, it doesn't touch it. So there is a little bit of slack and a little bit of give somewhere where I could probably zip tie the thing. The clutch cable is the only thing that I was worried about, because that was the only thing that really had any sort of tension on it. The wiring for the electronic stuff, that was fine. That wasn't even an issue at all. There's no tension on those. In fact, I could probably go a little higher as far as that's concerned, but I don't want to. Clutch cable would be easy enough to replace if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to because I don't need to. That's probably the only challenging part. I did reroute it. I'll try to show you a clip of that if I can. I'll take a picture or something. The rerouting, you probably don't need to do it. I put it through one of the holes in the triple tree, but it didn't really give me any extra length or anything like that. So was it necessary? No, probably not. So otherwise everything went on smoothly. It was a bear to get the left grip off, but I was kind of expecting that because I figured they glue the hell out of the grips at the factory. I ended up just cutting the end of the grip so I could get a screwdriver underneath so I could reuse the grip. I mean, it's open right now, but I'm okay with that until I get some other grips or something. So without going too crazy and making this video too long, those are my, well, I didn't really give you a first impression of the bars, so let me do that. They're great. I like the new position. You could probably tell from the new, I don't want to say new camera angle, but the new angle of my bars you could see in my camera feeds. They're just under shoulder height or just at shoulder height, depending on whether I'm slouching or not. But they're pretty much where I wanted them. And I'm actually surprised about that because most people are taller than me. So I would think that the bars would be made for, you know, those people, the average people, not the slightly below average. But they work for me. I'm happy. I'm definitely happy with the purchase, so I would definitely do it again if given the choice. And they look right. They look like they go with the bike, and I was concerned about that because I like the look of mitered bars. But these Benton bars look good. I had a debate in my head about it, but I ultimately settled with these, even though they're rounded, because there are some rounded parts on the bike, like the windshield. So I figured it would match, and it does. Looks good. I'm happy. So that's my initial impressions on both of these things. They're good. They're gonna take some getting used to, both things. So, you know, like my other reviews and whatnot, I gotta spend more time with it, and I'll probably talk more about them later. So I'm gonna continue getting rained on and try to stay alive and not get run over by people as usual. So until next time, enjoy the rain if you're from Connecticut or New England, and I'll see you later.